Bean Soup Times is on a mission to create dope content that entertains, educates, and empowers the Black community. We keep our ear to the ground, we ask, we report to you. We help Black people to share their message. We promote real dialogue. We provide a platform to help give voice to the voiceless. We educate you on how to shop smart. Our passion is to inform you about Black events, businesses, organizations, and entertainers. We are Black owned. We are Black Chicago. We are the award-winning Bean Soup Times.
Got the spot my heart for y'all. Y'all started off with that lesson, man. Appreciate it.
Sean Michelle's homemade ice cream is the only place to go when the ladies crave delicious old-fashioned homemade ice cream. Their vanilla tastes just like Grandma used to make it. With over 35 flavors, all made with the freshest ingredients, Kathy has never had banana pudding ice cream this good. It's homemade ice cream the way you remember, and Sean Michelle's doesn't upset your stomach. Enjoy in-store or take it to go. Sean Michelle's. Fall in love again.
First-time customers, buy one, get one free.
Greetings, greetings, greetings. What's up, my brothers and my sisters? This is Toure Muhammad, and this is Bean Soup Live. Man, you know we're shaking and moving, so if you all have been following us, you know that now the Toure Muhammad Show has been moved to What's in It for the Black People. We are on that station with my brother Maze Jackson and the whole What's in It for the Black People radio show lineup, host lineup. So we're excited about that. But you know, man, we got so many people to talk to. We got so much information to share that we also are going to now be doing our one-on-ones and updates and things like that on Bean Soup Live. I just want to make sure y'all don't get confused. Toure Muhammad's on What's in It for the Black People, and Bean Soup Live it's at the Black Cave. Not the Bat Cave, but the Black Cave. So, man, we're excited about the person we're going to have on. Usually I try to get people on and we do a little sound check before they come on live. We didn't get a chance to do that because we were right at the hour. But so we're just going to bring her right on, and I'm already knowing everything's going to work smooth. But I want y'all to, man, take a moment, go grab you a cup of coffee or some tea or some water, whatever you need, and enjoy this great conversation we're going to have with a young lady that I've known for a little while now. She is definitely a shaker and a mover. She is a public relations professional, and she's just a networker and a shaker and mover. She, you know, from Chicago, but she's holding it down in the ATL with so many of our Atlanta residents who are formerly from Chicago. So we understand that. I lived in Atlanta for a few years. But let's bring on to the Bean Soup Live show, Lisa G.
Hello, Toure Muhammad. How are you doing?
Man, I am doing good, man. Look at those glasses, man. You blamed out.
Thank you. You know, I have to put insurance on these because everybody wants them.
I know that's right. You don't set those down anywhere. Don't leave them on the counter at the bank. They won't be
absolutely not. They stay in my pocket. How are you doing today?
Man, I am doing fantastic. How are you doing?
I'm doing really well. You know, we had a tornado. I got up this morning at 4:00 and flashing across my screen. It said tornado warning. I slept through it all, Toure. Hopefully everyone that it impacted was okay. But yeah, and I heard y'all have a snowstorm.
Yeah, we got a little snow. It's still a little bit coming down now, but you know, about 3 or 4 inches, something like that.
I heard 6.
You know, enough to shovel. Definitely enough to be moving that shovel around today.
Things that I do not miss about Chicago.
Hey, I'd rather take some snow than the tornado.
Well, you know what? That's true, because it was the wind was shaking something out there, and I was looking like, who? What's happening? What's flying across? Cars,
right.
Pigs,
Now, what part of Atlanta are you? What part of Georgia are you in?
You know, I'm in Marietta, Georgia. So you know how if you say Chicago, just in case for people who aren't from there, so I just say Atlanta to make it easy. But Marietta, Georgia, which is about 20-25 minutes with moderate traffic.
North of Atlanta.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like
Mhm.
Evanston. It's not that far. It's, it's close enough.
Right. Yeah.
Yep.
Send me some
So
popcorn, Tori.
man, we appreciate. Who was that? Jeff. Who was that? Jeff. Chef Lee. Chef Lee said, "What's up, everybody?" We
What's up,
appreciate him for tuning
Chef
in.
Lee? Chef Lee, what's up?
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about connecting you two and what you do professionally.
So professionally, I'm just a vessel of love. I've been saying that a lot lately and getting really comfortable saying that because we're all here for a reason. And, I think you and I've talked several times about what it is that we do and our why. So my why flushes out with titles like publicist. I have 2 published poems. I do work in the nonprofit space. I'm a philanthropist. Now I'm a certified speaker. I was recently certified by the Les Brown to be a certified motivational.
Mamie Brown's baby boy.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So I like to confuse people and say vessel of love. And they go, what's that? I'm like, if you're a vessel of love, then you'd recognize another one. But my earthly title are the ones that I just gave.
That's what's up. And you definitely have been in that space doing a lot of great things for a while now. Of course, that's how we met.
Yeah.
And so talk a little bit about, some of the, causes, some of the organizations, things that you've been really proud of over the past few years to be associated with.
When people ask me that question, it's sometimes hard for me to answer. And the reason why I say that is because I always say, if you live an intentional enough life, then you should have too many to count. But the ones that come to mind are, I've done breast cancer awareness, Alzheimer's awareness, youth empowerment, HIV/AIDS. There's a lot. There's always a lot. And then I do repeat things too. So there was 3 years in a row or 2 years in a row where there was a breast cancer campaign. The first year, our PSA ended up on VH1, which was pretty cool. And, just trying to make people aware of certain aspects, things that are important, nothing new, because we've been talking about the same things since the beginning of time. However, my thought process is people don't want to hear all these things in a clinical way. Drink water, drink water, drink water. Save your money, save your money, save your money. So how do you give the message in a way that can be palatable and receivable? And that's where I merged the entertainment industry, because, everyone has someone that they really admire and they listen to them. Whoever your favored artist or actress or author is, if they say drink water, all of a sudden you're guzzling all the water you should be, but you were ignoring your doctor for years. So I marry companies with great, with big hearts, celebrities, and nonprofit organizations. And you see the big old smile on my face, it makes me smile every single day.
Man, that's what's up. That's beautiful. And of course, it's the common question. Everybody has to ask this question, about the effect of the pandemic on business. And I know you've been doing a few things, and I know we're going to talk about this tour coming up. But just talk a little bit about, what did 2020 do for you? How did it make you reassess things? Did it make you pivot? What did 2020 do for you and your business?
Well, I definitely pivoted because, but I want to talk about the pivot. I don't think pivoting is something unique to 2020. The other day I did an interview with one of my tour sisters, and I was reminding, just everyone who was talking, that if you've lived long enough, then you've pivoted enough times. And so what happened, in my opinion, with 2020 is that things were concentrated, and it was under a magnifying glass. So it seemed as if more people were pivoting, or maybe for the first time. So, but there's that. 2020 gave me an opportunity to sit down, like really sit down. We all have dreams, things that we're supposed to be doing, things we're supposed to improve upon, that we didn't always, before 2020, some of us did not take out the time to actually focus on it enough. And for me, I didn't focus on it enough. And so 2020, I was able to move on with enough of my clients. There was, some clients that things had to slow down or stop, and that is what it was. But I pivoted really quickly. I'm really good at seeing writings on the wall, and I read the writing on the wall in terms of human behavior. When with close to 8 billion people, that's way too many people to get to act right. So I said, all right, let me control me and focus on me, which is really important. If we all focus on ourselves, then we can do better with our parenting, with, relationships, with our jobs. And so I focused on me and stepped up my health, fitness. I enhanced my business operations, focused on the collaborative relationships that I already had. And, we did some things and we're continuing to do things. And I did my best to motivate as many other people as well. Wherever you were, I respected that. Not that you need my respect, but if you are willing to get up and do something, then I'm there pushing you over pushing you over the cliff. Like, go ahead.
I always make sure they had a parachute before you pushed them.
No, because your wings are supposed to form on the way down. So let's go.
First one to the bottom wins.
Right? Yeah. And make sure you get to building because I'm right behind you. Yeah.
That's what's up. So tell us about this tour. We hosted a tour on Bean Soup Times, and tell us why this tour is important, why you guys are doing it, and what can people expect coming up.
Right. So the tour is in line with what I told you about in terms of what Connecting You To does and responding to needs. And so it was very clear that there's a heavy need. There's a lot of stuff going on. The psychologist can talk to the depth of it and they'll give the clinical terms, but I could feel the heaviness. And I don't tend to like to sit around and not do anything. For a nice amount of time, I was thinking, what can I do? There's something I can do. I was already doing stuff on a lower level, but what can I do on a huger scale? And when you ask the universe to give you a thought, something, it responds, and here it comes with this idea, like, why don't you do a tour? And I thought, okay, I'll put on a regional tour, maybe do about 4 or 5 states. And nope, that's not what I was supposed to do. So I went ahead and gave in. I resisted it because I was really busy. And so the tour is in response again to the health, the mental health, and helping raise the vibration, encouraging people to get up. If you're already getting up, great. We're gonna do, like I said earlier, and push you over the cliff. If you're not, we're here to encourage you. And it's just little steps. You don't have to do leaps and bounds. You don't have to climb a mountain today, but just take one small step. They said that a lot of things are going to be revealed after the pandemic in terms of the mental health issues and, domestic violence. I read has risen. A lot of things, and I consider them the silent epidemics. That are going on. So, we're going into right now. We have about 8 cities on board, and the second stop is today for Chicago. We have a third one in about 2 weeks, and then we're going to leave Chicago. But when we go in, we have 6 speakers. There's a celebrity guest, 1 or 2 surprise celebrity guests. Even the other speakers don't know who it is because I like surprising everybody. And the biggest thing is that we're connecting the attendees to whatever they need. So I spent a significant amount of time working with partner agencies to make sure that whatever they believe the identified need is, let's bring that. So today we're going to focus a lot on housing and substance use. And there's a lot of things that, they know that the people need. And so that stuff is going to be presented to people.
Man, beautiful, beautiful. And so when is the next one? I mean, what's the date? I mean, how can people access it, rather? You said it's going to be today, right?
It is today. And so
how can people plug in?
Well, if people want us to come to their city, they can reach out on my website, which is connectingyou2.com. The way the tour is working, it's by invite only and it's private, so gotcha. Yeah, so today is going to be 36 agencies. We're doing it via Zoom. And, that gives people an opportunity to have a safe space to ask questions if they want to. And it's just, sometimes we're going to go into domestic, I want to say the appropriate word, domestic violence spaces. And so it's private. But if people want to have us come out to the city, their city, just go ahead to the website, which is connectingyou2.com, just as it sounds, YOUTO.com. And then there's an area where you can send a message and then we'll get back to you. Today at 2, well, let me see. I have to convert the time. 2 o'clock, oh my goodness. Yeah, 2 o'clock your time. We're going to be in place smiling, to present to the next group.
Beautiful, beautiful. And tell us a little bit, because you were one of the first people I had come to social media trainings I did.
Oh, Lord.
How long ago was that? That was probably 10 years ago. So how's it working out for you?
Very well. And Ooh, I'm gonna get you for that. So yeah, Toure Muhammad is the person to reach out to if you're a little reluctant about social media. I forget, what was it, 6 weeks? Was it a 6-week training?
It was about a 6-week training. Yeah.
Yeah. So
It was a boot camp. It was a boot camp.
oh yes, it was. So Toure took me through what I considered at the time intense, but now I realize it wasn't. Would encourage me to post things because despite what I look like on social media, I'm really more of a private person. So Toure, through his program, and you can tell him after I'm done what the name of it is, but talk to me about how to post, when to post, why to post. And so, just to be funny, I remember posting a picture of my son and holding it hostage for 2 days and not releasing it. And Toure called and said, have you released it yet? Are you going to release it? Release George. When you release that post? And I'm going, oh my God, why I got to post this? But yes,
Release the hostage.
Yes. But really, if you have a business, and depending on what the type of business is, a social media presence is important. And so for whatever reasons you are shy about it, and shy for lack of a better word, or people are saying, nah, man, you shouldn't go on social media, or you shouldn't put this and put that, please reach out to Toure Muhammad. He'll get you so right. It has been about 10 years. I'm not quite where maybe some other people are with my social media presence. However, I do know that my social media presence does have an impact because everybody's always watching, and the people that I need to watch do watch. And it's a place to network. It's a place to network. It's a place to remind people of who you are, as opposed to your business card being hidden in your whatever that little thing is called. Your business card is your social media presence, and depend on how you present yourself, people will pay attention. I have gotten contracts off of that. I do remind people of who I am, not intentionally, but just by my visibility, and people will reach out to me with projects, and I love it. So reach out to Toure. Toure, I'm gonna take the mic and ask, how do they reach out to you?
No, that's good. That's good. I just want you to talk about, because I know you can talk about in a way that just encourages people if they're not doing it, man, to utilize social media. And of course, it was a harder sell 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, come on, people have to understand it's just getting over their reluctance and their fear.
Yeah.
And worry, about how they look or what people are gonna think, all that kind of stuff. But
right.
In business.
Yeah.
Tell us about this. So you're Lisa G at Carping DM.
Oh, so that's okay. So that's just Lisa G, to let people know what my name is, because I have a name. Obviously, Lisa G is what I'm affectionately known by as in the entertainment industry.
She a G for real.
I'll take that. That's my shoulder. But yeah, no, Carpe DMs and stuff is where people can reach me on Facebook or Instagram. And Carpe DMs and stuff is a play on Carpe DMs. And so I tell people everyone can seize the day, but there's that stuff that you have to handle, and it's okay. So while you're seizing days, if you're feeling bad about not seizing it as well as you think you should, or you're feeling bad because you still have stuff to deal with, it's okay. They go together, Carpe DMs and stuff. And people do address me like that in public in a symphonic kind of way. They'll go Carpe DMs, and then someone will say, and stuff.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Man, we appreciate you. We thank you for all that you do. Definitely over the years, you brought us different great folks to interview and do celebrity interviews and all that. So
yeah,
we appreciate you. You one of the people that we talk about these are our people that get us plugged, that get us connected. So definitely appreciating all you doing, enjoying that Atlanta. My mother, of course, is there, and I got to check on her because I didn't hear about this tornado. So I'm gonna call. I didn't.
Call her. Yeah, but I don't think it hit everywhere. It hit me in Marietta, but I don't think it hit. I don't know yet because I haven't jumped on the news, which may be a bad thing to say. But when I was out there today, I heard people talk about the various places where it hit. So I don't think it hit Atlanta.
Okay,
but
all right.
call your mama.
I'm gonna call you. I need to call her anyway, though.
Yeah. You
heard it was a tornado anywhere in my vicinity, and you didn't call?
Yeah, I've never been in a tornado situation, Toure. That's what
my sister just talked to her. That's my sister chiming in.
Hi,
sister. That's Mama right there. She said,
"Hi, Mom." Oh Lord.
So yeah, she didn't hear about it her way then.
Yeah, tell her it Marietta, Cobb County. I don't know if all of Cobb County, but for sure Marietta.
Yeah, all right. Beautiful, beautiful. Well, we appreciate you. Know you shaking and moving. You got some other things to get to and some more interviews. So we appreciate you for coming on the show.
I appreciate you.
And we'll be talking to you soon.
Thank you. Have a great day, Toure.
All right. All right. Peace.
Peace.
All right, brothers and sisters. That was Lisa G, one of the shakers and movers, publicists, and you heard of PR and philanthropist and all that. We wanted to bring her on the show, and so she could talk about some of the things that she has going on. Being Soup Live is going to be our space and place to really network and introduce you to folks and really build some opportunities for you all to connect. So, you know, we're going to work this out, but if you all remember, anybody that was around for my Bean Soup Live events, well, we did them at Salam Restaurant. We did them at various places throughout the city. And so we're going to see how we can bring those back in a virtual way. But people came up, introduced themselves, told the audience what they did. We did interviews, live interviews with different entrepreneurs. So we're going to figure something out, man, and make it real interactive in this virtual space that we're in for, you know, I don't know, where, you know, how things going to go this year. And if things are opened up to where they previously were, but we're gonna roll with it and make it happen, which regardless, in a way that's smooth and productive. So I hope you all have been checking out the Toure Muhammad show on What's in It for the Black People Network. I hope you all have been enjoying it. We're gonna be working real hard to bring more unique things and segments and things that will, you know, really get you growing, entertained, and engaged. So with that, we're going to talk to you all soon. Appreciate y'all for tuning in to this brief piece right here. And we'll talk to y'all again on the Toure Muhammad, on the Bean Soup Live show hosted by Toure Muhammad. All right, peace out. Greetings. My name is Toure Muhammad, the founder of Bean Soup Media. We are a content and digital marketing strategy company that empowers the brands of small businesses. We are a passionate team of designers, writers, photographers, and most importantly, problem solvers. And we come together to help you tell your story.
Brother Toure, you shared a post about our business a few years ago. It's reached almost 50,000 people within about 30 days. Brother Toure, through yourself, we have had so much media coverage, newspapers. We're talking about the Channel 7, Channel 9. You have brought so much attention to Sean Michelle's homemade ice cream, and I will never stop supporting Bean Soup Times and Black Chicago Eats. And I wish that others will also take a closer look what you have to offer, because we have benefited. Just take a look at Sean Michelle's. Take a look down the street. See the line to the next block. That's as a direct result of the social media that you posted. That's as a direct result of the live testimonies that you've done at Sean Michelle's. That's as a direct result of the writings that you've written up on Sean Michelle's homemade ice cream. And so God has really blessed you first to have a love for our community, to have a love for black businesses, and one for your brother, which you want for yourself.
In the building with us is Brother Toure Muhammad. He is the marketing genius behind Sissy's Taco. But Toure has been one of the pioneers in marketing, black marketing in Chicago. He did the, was it Black, not Black Chicago? Taste of Black Chicago. Doing it like the real, for y'all real marketers out there, bring us the food in the morning. I'm telling you. And then I just had some gummies too. Oh, my cousin.
And they warm.
I'm selling, you got the studio all smelling up. Brown paper bags. Toure Muhammad, you see him, check out Bean Soup Times. Check him out, all of his clients. Also, let me tell you what, he also represents Sean Michelle, right? So check him out. Ooh. He's also, man, I know let me tell you what, shout out to Sean Michelle. You know I'm an ice cream connoisseur. Mm-hmm. So I love their ice cream, but boy, that line, good Lord, you got to park and wait and sit there and it'd be like down the block. Shout out to, and he also is a writer over at The Final Call, right? So Brother Toure Muhammad, extensive history, doing it like the marketing directors. We need to get you a gym shoe contract next, so you can bring the gym shoes in too. But I'm gonna tell y'all what, Sissy's Taco Bar doing their thing, popping up on a Friday. We're gonna be smashing these on air. Toure, thank you so much, my brother.
You guys, Brown Sugar Bakery has been using Bean Soup Times since 2009. We established our Facebook page 11 years ago. Look at that. We've grown as a company, and with Bean Soup Times, he's always been looking out for us and enticing all of you. I love you, Toure, for enticing my wonderful customers that are both Facebook fans and Instagram fans. I highly recommend Bean Soup Times, especially if you're brand new to social media or relatively new to social media, because Toure will make sure that he kindly and patiently walks you through getting up to speed online.